And our word for today on this Monday of the 11th week in Ordinary Time, this Monday, June the 17th, our word for today is groaning. Groaning is our word for today, taken from our responsorial psalm, Psalm number 5. Listen, Lord, and listen to my groaning. Lord, listen to my groaning. Hearken to my words, O Lord. Attend to my sighing. Hear my call for help, my King and my God. At dawn I bring my plea expectantly before you. Groaning, sighing. Why are we groaning and sighing? Well, let's look at the gospel reading for today. The Gospel of Matthew chapter 5. Jesus said to his disciples, "You have heard that it was said, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. But I say to you, offer no resistance to no one who is evil. When someone strikes you on your right cheek, turn the other one to them. If anyone wants to go to law with you over your tunic, hand him over your cloak as well. Should anyone press you into service for 1 mile, go with him for 2 miles. Give to the one who asks of you, and do not turn your back on the one who wants to borrow." This is tough. I mean, look at the content of this. Look at what the Lord is asking us to do. And this isn't this pipe dream that he's giving to us. This is a command that he's giving to us. Conduct yourself in this way. It's not an option. When someone strikes you on one cheek, turn it and give him the other. If he didn't mean it, he wouldn't have done it himself. When they smacked him on one cheek, he gave them the other cheek. When they smacked him on the other cheek, he gave them his shoulders to beat. When they had beaten his shoulders, he gave them his back to beat. After they had beaten his back and stripped him and humiliated him in every way possible, then he gave them his hands and his feet that they might crucify him on a cross. He is not giving us something that he's not serious about. He's saying, when these things happen to you, do these things. Follow me in these things. It's important that you do that so that when you respond in this way, they see me. They see me in the way that you react. St. Paul's letter to the Romans, speaking of groaning, chapter 8, "I consider that the sufferings of this present time are as nothing compared with the glory to be revealed for us. We know that all creation is groaning in labor pains, even until now. And not only that, but we ourselves who have the first fruits of the Spirit, we also groan within ourselves as we wait for adoption, the redemption of our bodies. For in hope we're saved. Now hope that sees for itself is not hope, for who hopes for what one sees? But if we hope for what we do not see, we wait with endurance. In the same way, the Spirit too comes to the aid of our weakness, for we do not know how to pray as we ought, but the Spirit himself intercedes with inexpressible groanings." Why the groaning? Because you can't come up with words in this world to fully describe what's waiting for us in the next. When we speak in human terms about heavenly things, it makes no sense. So sometimes we have no words to speak. And even the Spirit himself is groaning within us because there isn't a vocabulary that fits what's happening in this world when we compare it to eternity. So we take this groaning and we give it to the Lord. We take these sighs, these difficulties, these hard things to understand, and we give them back to the Lord. And he produces a fruit in us that changes not only us, but changes everyone around us, because we don't respond in the way that they expect us to respond. We respond with grace instead as we groan to the Lord. Groaning, our word for today.